Football is a game defined by narrow margins, where a single miscalculation can cost a team a world championship. But what is the most expensive mistake in the history of the sport? In 2010, English midfielder Frank Lampard hit a strike against Germany that bounced deep behind the goal line, yet officials waved clay on. That single uncalled goal forced FIFA to develop and deploy expensive goal line technology across the globe. Take a look and let us know in the comments with a yes or no. Do you think the ball crossed the line? At the 1986 World Cup, referee Ali bin Nasser missed Diego Maradona punching the ball past the goalkeeper to score the Hand of God goal. Decades later, bin Nasser auctioned off the exact match ball he failed to blow the whistle on, cashing in for nearly $3 million. These on-field blunders cost millions, either in new tech or auction payouts. But the most damaging error in football history happened off the pitch, costing $200 billion. Before we examine the evidence against the executives who orchestrated it, drop the name of the city you're watching from in the comments. The sheer scale of this boardroom decision became public on the morning of May 27, 2015. Swiss police and the FBI descended on the luxury Bauer Olach Hotel in Zurich, arresting several senior FIFA officials. The United States Justice Department unveiled an extensive indictment, charging executives of the world's largest sports organization with wire fraud, racketeering, and money laundering conspiracies. This international sweep, which ultimately pulled in 41 arrests, traced its origins back to a highly disputed voting session that took place 5 years earlier in December 2010. To see how hundreds of billions evaporated, we have to follow the money trail through FIFA's business model, a system that extracts wealth with near-perfect efficiency. During that 2010 session, FIFA executives awarded the 2018 and 2022 World Cups to Russia and Qatar, brushing aside severe logistical and environmental concerns. Even Sepp Blatter, the organization's president at the time of the vote, eventually admitted that selecting Qatar was a mistake. Let's see who knows their football history. Comment yes or no below if you think Blatter ended up resigning over these scandals. This flowchart illustrates the financial mechanics behind the mistake, relying on a concept called economic asymmetry. Think of it like a traveling carnival. The host neighborhood pays to pave the lot, build the rides, and hire the security. But when the gates open, the carnival owners take home every dollar from the ticket sales. As the flowchart updates, you can see how this arrangement functions in practice. The host nation absorbs all the financial risk, infrastructure costs, and long-term debt, while FIFA retains the highly lucrative broadcasting, ticketing, and sponsorship revenues. By the way, comment yes or no. Is FIFA officially a nonprofit organization? The World Cup bidding framework is carefully engineered to ensure the governing body remains immensely profitable, while local governments foot the bill. This uneven arrangement frequently leaves host nations burdened with white elephants, massive infrastructure projects that serve almost no purpose after the tournament ends. Brazil's preparations resulted in a staggering $20 billion budget overrun. Drop a one-word comment below telling us who hosted the 2014 World Cup. The opportunity cost of these structures is severe. Public funds are diverted away from schools, hospitals, and transit systems to build giant arenas. Today, many of these venues sit completely empty, racking up annual maintenance bills that rival what an average person spends on gas in a lifetime. The financial exposure built into this system reached its absolute peak with the decision to award the 2022 tournament to Qatar. Because of the extreme summer heat, FIFA had to move matches to the winter, forcing domestic leagues worldwide to suspend their seasons. To accommodate the massive influx of visitors, Qatar spent an estimated $200 billion constructing state-of-the-art stadiums, transport networks, and entirely new urban centers from scratch. While the boardroom secured commercial gains, host nations were left with the debt for stadiums that cost millions more to maintain than they generate. The massive financial scale of a modern World Cup creates an intense level of pressure for the players and workers positioned at the center of the investment. In 1994, Colombian captain Andrés Escobar accidentally deflected the ball into his own net, contributing to his team's early elimination. 10 days later, he was shot and killed outside a nightclub in Medellin. Investigations indicated the murder was fueled by heavy cartel betting losses and intense societal pressure surrounding the tournament. The pursuit of the tournament continues to carry a heavy physical toll. The $200 billion construction boom in Qatar relied heavily on a migrant workforce, drawing intense international scrutiny over severe exploitation, dangerous working conditions, and the loss of life required to build the infrastructure on time. The economic data shows these mega events do not pay for themselves. The deficits are covered by local communities, and the physical labor is extracted from vulnerable workers. Give us a yes or no in the comments. Do you think these megastadiums ever truly pay off for the public in the long run? The 2015 FBI raids eventually dismantled the leadership that built this system. The sprawling investigation resulted in 41 arrests, 14 convictions, and the seizure of millions of dollars in illicit assets. The fallout forced a reluctant FIFA to adapt strict executive term limits, overhaul its internal ethics oversight, and implement a highly scrutinized, transparent bidding process for the 2026 World Cup in North America. The most expensive error in football occurred when a boardroom believed it could manipulate the world's most popular sport, entirely insulated from the consequences. If you found this breakdown helpful, share it with your friends and family to help us beat the algorithm. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss our next deep dive, and click the video on your screen to uncover the biggest scandals in Olympic history.